Hi, I'm Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com. Are you a positive person? Let's talk about it. You've probably heard the expression, is the glass half full or is the glass half empty? This has to do with being positive or negative. What does this have to do with English? Well, we're going to talk about how being positive will help you to learn quickly, efficiently, and enjoy yourself. When you were in school, did you ever have a teacher who told you that you were good at something? Maybe they said, "Oh, I really like this story that you wrote. You're good at writing." Or even if they just said, "I like this story that you wrote," you felt like you accomplished something, like you were good at it. It positively affected you. And maybe your perception of yourself changed slightly. We call this self-talk. At least I like to call it that. Your self-talk, the things that you say to yourself, are really important. If that internal voice in your head is saying, "Oh, maybe I can do it. Maybe I'm kind of good at this," or just maybe I can try my best and improve. That positive self-talk is completely in control of how you are going to learn English. What about in a negative way, though? A couple years ago, when I was teaching in a school, in a classroom, I heard some teachers talking about a particular student. And the other teacher said, "Oh, he's just not good at learning. He's just not that smart. I don't think that he's going to be able to pass to the next level." Do you think that that student can understand how the teachers feel about him? Even if the teachers never directly tell him, "You can't do it. You're not smart enough." Even if they don't directly say that, I think that people are pretty clever at understanding how others feel about us. So I'm pretty sure that that student knew how the teacher felt about him. And do you think that was a positive thing for his learning experience? Or did it just reinforce that he can't do it, that he's not smart enough? Well, I have to tell you that in reality, it reinforced that he wasn't smart enough. He couldn't do it. And that student had such a hard time passing to the next level and getting there. And part of that puzzle was that his self-talk. He thought he couldn't do it, and he learned that self-talk from the people around him. Because he was just a kid, he was starting to gain that self-talk that he would keep for the rest of his life. So maybe for you, your self-talk, if it's negative or positive, maybe it's something that you heard from someone else, your parents, your teachers, the people around you, maybe your friends in your class when you were younger. The things that they said about you have built up over time, and that has become your self-talk. Is your self-talk positive or negative? And the reason why this is so important for English is because when you believe that you can do it, yes, it's going to be a struggle. Yes, it's going to be a challenge, but I will improve. When you have that positive self-talk, you're going to have a much more enjoyable time. Your mind is going to be more open to learning. And when you face difficulties, when you say something wrong, or when you forget what to say, you're not going to have that negative self-talk that's reinforcing, "Oh, I can't do this. I said the wrong thing. I'm never going to be able to remember these words." If you have a positive self-talk, when you make mistakes, when bad things happen, it's going to help you to get over those problems and to really improve and succeed. So my challenge for you, this is a deep lesson today, but my challenge for you is to have positive self-talk. And we're going to start by saying one sentence together, a positive self-talk sentence that you can reinforce to say over and over again. If you feel like you're a negative person, you have negative self-talk, I can't learn English. It's too difficult. If that's you, I want you to say this sentence every day. Right before you're about to learn English or you wake up in the morning, I want you to say this sentence to yourself, out loud, shout it out if you want to, and over time, you're going to be changing your self-talk to be more positive. Let's say this sentence together to start reinforcing positive thoughts. Even though English is a challenge, I can improve. Even though English is a challenge, I can improve. Yes, you're being realistic. English is a challenge. Learning anything new is a challenge. You're shaping your brain